Hi, my name's Suzanne, and I am one of the triathlon coaches at the Northwest Family Austin YMCA and Stellar Fit. And today we're going to talk about what you need to have in your bike bag, even if you don't know what it is or what to do with it. Okay, first things first, let's just say it is important to know how to change your tube should you get a flat while being on the road. I don't want anyone to have to wait around and rely on the kindness or lack of kindness from people out there to help you change your tube. That said, I also realize that being able to change your own tire can be a little intimidating and scary. And what I want to do today is make sure that you have the tools you need on your bike that would, one, allow you to change it if you should need to, or two, would also allow someone who stops to assist you to have what they need to help you get rolling again. The first thing I want to talk about for just a second are wheels. So one important thing to know is, do you have quick release wheels or not? Okay, as you can see here, this wheel has a little lever. All you have to do is pull it and the wheel will drop out. That is a quick release wheel. Now, unfortunately, on the back, this same bike does not have quick release. So if you have a flat on your back tire, you're going to have to be able to somehow get this tire off the bike. So if you have quick release wheels, you're in luck. You just pull that lever back, maybe turn it around a couple times, and the wheel will come out. If you don't, then here's a bike bag of one of my kids, and I make sure that that bike has these two short wrenches. They fit in the bike bag really easily. They add a little bit of weight, but not that much. We're not trying to win the Olympics. And they will allow him to remove his back wheel should he need to due to a flat. The next thing that may be unique to your bike is the size of the tube. Now, if you're on just a regular road bike, most likely you have the same size tube as every road cyclist out there who would be stopping to help you. If, however, you are like my kids on my old mountain bike, so to speak, that's been changed with some wheels, some slicks and stuff, it's going to be a much different tube. So you can see there's quite a difference between these tubes, and yet we ride both of these in triathlons when we're going out as a family to ride. So you want to make sure you have the tube for your bike. One thing I want to show you, the easiest thing to do is just take a picture of all the numbers on your tires and take it into a bike shop and show them, hey, I need tubes for this. They should be able to help you, no problem. You'll see there's a set of numbers on tubes, and we should be able to find corresponding numbers on our tires. So we're going to go do that right now. Okay, first thing you may realize is that there's a lot of numbers on the side of this box. In this box is a tube, and this is telling us the size of the tube. Now, just keep in mind that these numbers represent the same size, just in different dimensions. So you don't really have to worry about all the numbers on the box. You just want to find the numbers that match up to the tire on your bike. So this right here is the bike I make my poor kid ride. It's a bike I had when I just got out of college. But the thing I like about these tires is it's very easy. You can see the number right there. It says 26 times 1.95. Super easy to see what number we're looking for. So let's look at our tubes. What does it say? Do I see it? I don't. Oh, it says 27, not 26. So this is not the tube that is going to work with this tire. Now here is a different set of numbers. This is a different bike, and I hope you can make out the numbers. It's kind of hard to see. They're not written in a different color, or on a sticker, but up here on the tire, there it is. It says 700 times 23C. So let's see. Oh, look at that. 700 times 20 to 28C. So I know that this is the size tube I need to carry on this bike. Okay, once you have the tube specific for your bike and the wrenches if you should need them, everything else is going to be pretty standard and can be shared from one bike to the next. Other things you need to have tire levers. Now, as you start practicing, you'll find you like certain ones better. They come in all different sizes and styles. I like the big pink ones. The key is you're going to want to have more than one. You're going to want to have at least two. There's some thinner black ones, and then my favorite one, which I get teased all the time, but it works for me, is a telescoping one. On these, I actually do carry two of these as well, because even though you only really need one, you don't know when someone's going to help you and maybe break it in half when they're helping you. Okay, so now you've used your favorite levers to get your tube off. and you're putting your new tube on, and somehow we need to get air in the new tube. So there's two main ways to do this. One is to have a pump attached to the frame of your bike, which then you can use to sit there and hand pump on the side of the road. I don't really like that. It can take a long time. It's hard work. If you're already tired and you've been messing with this tire and you just want to get home, it can be kind of frustrating. So what I prefer are these CO2 cartridges that you can pick up at any bike shop. The 16s seem to work well for me on my road bike as well as for my kids on their hybrids, but it is best for you to check with your bike shop and tell them what size tube you need, and they can tell you which size canister would be the best. You're also going to need some kind of delivery device to get the air from the canister into the tube. This is a screw-on because I have to screw the canister in here. And I tend to like these better than the ones where you just hold it on there, just because it's a little more secure, and I tend to be clumsy and I don't have to worry about it so much. There is one more thing I would recommend having in your bike bag, and that's a dollar bill. If you don't want to have a dollar bill in there, it's always good to have some cash anyway, but any kind of piece of cardstock or you know, a goo wrapper or something can work as well. But if you have a really severe puncture and it actually slashes your tire, if you put a tube in there, a new tube that's not punctured, sure enough, as soon as you hit something and it hits that slash in the tire, it's going to get punctured again. So if you put a dollar bill or a goo wrapper or something in between the tube and where that gash in the tire was, it'll make sure you can get home till you can get a new tire. Right, to sum up, if you're out riding, this is what you need to have in your bike bag, whether it's a saddle bag. If you don't have a bike bag, you can just stick it in the pockets of your shirt, but these are the items you're going to want to have. First, if you do not have quick release wheels, you're going to want some of these short wrenches so you can get that wheel off if you have to. Next, you're going to need your tire levers, whatever kinds you prefer to have, at least 2 of them in your bag. Third, you're going to need a tube. This is the one you have to make sure it's the right size for your tire so someone can help you if they need to. Then you're going to need a way to put air back in the tire. So I'm going to get my air cartridge and my delivery device and put it in there. And then finally, you're going to need a dollar bill. Stick that in there. So once you have all of these items in your bike bag, you are ready to change your own tire, or if things are just not going your way and you can't manage it, whoever stops to help you should be able to help you get rolling again. All right, so I hope you don't encounter a lot of flat tires, but at some point you will. And with your bike bag packed this way, you will be ready for it, either yourself or if someone stops to help you, they will have what they need to get your bike back up and rolling. Thank you. Please, in the comments, if there's something you like to keep in your bike bag that I forgot, let me know, and like and follow. Thank you.